This above all, to thine own self be true, and it must follow, as the night the day, thou canst not then be false to any man. Essentially, Polonius is telling Laertes to always stay true to himself, because when you're honest with yourself, you're more likely to remain pure in spirit and be honest with others too. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in our philosophy. Here, Hamlet is saying that there are far more mysteries in the world than we can ever imagine, suggesting that he has been affected by the appearance of the ghost and is questioning his understanding of life and death. Brevity is the soul of wit. Polonius is saying that being concise and to the point is what a wise person would do when conveying information. Ironically, however, he then proceeds to talk a lot. Though this be madness, yet there is method in it. Polonius is observing Hamlet's seemingly crazy behaviour, but believes that there's actually a logical plan behind it, showing that things may not always be as they seem. The play's the thing, wherein I'll catch the conscience of the king. Hamlet is suggesting that he has a clever plan to reveal the truth about his father's murder through a reenactment of the murder within a play. His hope is that King Claudius will behave strangely through his feelings of guilt, and Hamlet's suspicions will be verified. To be or not to be? That is the question. Hamlet is asking himself the question of whether it is nobler to face the problems of life and suffer through whatever comes, or to commit suicide to quickly end the suffering that lay ahead. Doubt thou, the stars are fire, doubt that the sun doth move, doubt truth to be a liar, but never doubt I love. Hamlet is expressing his unwavering love for Ophelia and letting her know that even in the face of his and her doubts about other things in the world, she still remains true in his heart. Give every man thy ear, but few thy voice. This quote advises Laertes to listen to everyone so that he can build up a full and unbiased picture of events, but then to be cautious about who he speaks to and trusts, showing the importance of being discerning in communication and friendship. When sorrows come, they come not single spies, but in battalions. Claudius is saying that when bad things happen, they often come all at once, emphasizing the overwhelming nature of bad luck, sorrow, and misfortune. Frailty, thy name is woman. Hamlet is expressing his disappointment and distrust in women, particularly his mother Gertrude, for marrying Hamlet's uncle so soon after his father's death. Conscience does make cowards of us all. Hamlet is reflecting on how our moral compass can sometimes prevent us from taking action, highlighting the eternal struggle between doing what's right and facing our fears. Rich gifts wax poor when givers prove unkind. Ophelia is expressing her sadness over Hamlet's rejection, suggesting that even valuable gifts lose their worth when given by someone who turns out to be unkind. What a piece of work is man! How noble in reason, how infinite in faculty, in form and moving how express and admirable, in action how like an angel, in apprehension how like a god. Hamlet is marvelling at the complexity and greatness of the human condition, but goes on to say it delights him not, thus emphasizing his poor mood and depressive feelings. Something is rotten in the state of Denmark. As the ghost of the dead king leads Hamlet away for unearthly communication, Marcellus is concluding that something is seriously wrong in the kingdom, indicating the presence of corruption, treachery and decay within the royal household. The lady protests too much, methinks. Queen Gertrude is commenting on the many promises the actress in the play has made and does not believe that they can all be upheld. My words fly up, my thoughts remain below. Words without thoughts never to heaven go. King Claudius is admitting that his prayers are empty because his thoughts are not sincere, revealing his inner turmoil and lack of true repentance. Madness in great ones must not unwatched go. King Claudius is acknowledging the danger of ignoring signs of madness in powerful people, hinting at his concerns about Hamlet's increasing erratic behaviour. There's a divinity that shapes our ends, rough hew them how we will. Hamlet is reflecting on the idea that fate ultimately determines our destinies, regardless of our efforts to control or shape our lives. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and hit the subscribe button so that you won't miss any of my other posts.